Evening, Craig.
Evening, Howard.
Craig, you will have had time to review the VO and the tracker data from the Chatham and Billericay matches. What conclusions have you drawn?
We met two of probably the top three sides in the division. I thought I'm lucky not to win them both, but we've got to turn those good performances into wins.
And the trackers we mentioned there, they've been in use for a few weeks now, and I've seen the distance, the directional sprints, the heat maps and the speeds and all that. How do these assist the coaches?
Well, they do, obviously we can see, I think it will take a bit of time so that we can see if there's a drop off from anyone on what we're looking for, what we expect from one player to another. But I think it will take a few weeks before we can actually get a mark.
Okay, so the more data there is, the more information.
Exactly, and if anyone's dropping off or we're not getting what we want out of people, then that will tell after a few weeks.
Or anybody's improving as well.
Exactly.
How do they? How do these stats, or can they, influence your decisions as a manager?
Well, like I say, it tells you if players are dropping off, if they're not putting in as much in one game to another. It can tell you, because we're going to be going a lot of weeks Saturday, Tuesday, where they are physically, and we're fortunate, touch wood, we're in a position now where we've got virtually everyone available, so that if people are starting to get fatigued, it's not a problem to change it. We actually had 5 starters in the Billericay game to the Chatham game, from the Chatham game to the Billericay game, and you want to know with the performance, so that bodes well that the squad's strong. But these trackers, they can help make a decision when you feel someone needs to have a break.
Okay. So we'll speak to Barnet some more about them then.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Chef McLean.
Yes.
He was cup tied on Tuesday, but is he match fit and raring to go?
Yeah. Obviously we've got Taylor Miles back and we've got another Roman back, so it was great in the dressing room, great on the pitch. We know what we're going to get from Chev. He's a fit lad, he's naturally fit, quick, obviously played in our, like Taylor played in our promotion side. He's a great lad, we know what we're going to get from him.
If I remember rightly, Craig, he was the quickest in that promotion side.
Yeah, he was rapid, and then we did have some quick boys in that team. So we know what we're going to get from him. He's a wholehearted player, very committed, like I say, big character, and I'm sure the supporters will be delighted to see him back.
They most definitely are. The supporters were also very pleased to see 2 local boys making home debuts.
Yeah.
Sam Granville and Billy Bates had solid matches. Are you pleased with your signings?
Yeah, really pleased. Good lads, the pair of them are terrific lads. And what we've been looking to, because obviously the first half of the season has been disappointing. We've had some good performances, but nowhere near enough. And I like to walk in my dressing room, know what I'm going to get from players, and they're of that ilk, Billy and Sam. You know what you're going to get from them. Every game they're going to be motivated for, and so it's 2 of our own.
Indeed. White Hawk at home on Saturday.
Yeah.
They started the season well, but seem to have stalled a little bit, dropping down the form table of late. A home match makes it a must-win for somebody like us in our position. How do you see the match going?
Well, watched a couple of their games, albeit on the video. I've actually never played against Whitehall, never managed against them, never seen them play in the flesh, but they look a good side, they've got good players. Like every team in this division, no one's getting rolled over, no one's getting smashed. This is going to be a tough game. We'll have to be at our best, but On the back of the last couple of games, we looked like we were returning to our best. I thought we had a great little run of form culminating in the 4-1 win at Cole Short, and then we had that break, which I didn't think did us any favours, and we had a series of odd goal defeats, albeit against decent sides. But the last 2 games, I think we've been, if you like, what I expect from our sides. You know,
we've been on top for big parts of those games.
I mean, the Billericay game, I watched that back, and I was actually surprised watching it back how many clear-cut chances we had to win that game. You know, we had so many chances, and more than I realised, you know, directly after the game. You know, and it's on the back of that, it was disappointing not to win. And when it goes to penalties, it can go either way. You know, there was a lot of good penalties to be taken, to be fair, and unfortunately we missed our last one, and we're out.
We'll let you go and plot Whitehawk's downfall on the training pitch.
Yeah,
Great.
please God.
Have a good session.
Cheers, boys. Thank
See
you.
you the weekend.
Bye bye.